So come to stand. And I wanted to take a little bit of break about feet right here. So we're going to talk about them as we build into our mountain pose, but then maybe we'll talk a little bit more. Feet are really sort of in every way the foundation of the standing poses, right? But they're also sort of the foundation of our movement through life. So let's go ahead and find a rocking from side to side here. Come to stillness, and where maybe your feet lay, maybe that's a nice place for your mountain. So we're all different, and few of us are symmetric, right? So I don't want to tell you to line up one toe with another toe, because in your body that might not be the right thing to do, right? But we had for years that alignment of second toes parallel, but we all live and learn, right? So that's my thought. Okay, so finding the stance between the feet, we're going to bring the shoulders back and let them reach down, retracting the chin, so it's that double chin. And as you press down with the big toe mound, reach up with the top of the head. Press down with the small toe mounds. Reach up with the knees. Shoulders reach back. Okay, and we want to make sure the lower back finds a neutral curvature. So somewhere between that totally arched and a completely flat back. Find the natural position for you. And so we're thinking big toe mound, pressing down. And for Pada Bandha, for the foot lock, right, we want to consider pressing down between the toes, but like not really just between the toes, but maybe like half an inch or 3/4 of an inch towards the ankle, right? And so you have this coming together of the great toe and the fourth toe. You have a coming together of the third and the fourth, and the second and the third. And I usually think about pressing down into the mat between the second and third and the first and the second, and about 3/4 or half of an inch towards the ankle. So that's where my Pada Bandha strength starts, but maybe your feet just have a different place, but I press down into those center positions as well as the big toe mound and the small toe mound. And now with that rooting, begin to bring the arches up. So you have the great arch on the inside, right? But there's also a small arch on the outside by the small toe. So you press down in that area by that small toe and reach up with the arch, walking the feet a bit shorter. Okay, guys, so that's really for me, even though I've been doing it for so many years, it's still a lot of work and I have to walk it out when I'm done. Pada Bandha. So let's go ahead and find mountain again. Let's take the blocks over. Thank you for thinking about feet with me. And so as we kind of think about feet, we'll press down with the feet. And that's where we found our balance last week, right? As we press down with the feet, we were able to rise, or root to rise, right? So there was that opposite movement. And that's where that connection is going to be for us to build strength. So let's bring it to the front of the mat with the blocks available on either side. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale. Arms back and down. Let's bring the shoulders
down from the ears and up towards each other, and begin the hinge at the hip. Let the exhales bring you into half fold, and remember, bending the knees is a nice way to get that lower back neutral curve, even as you move towards half fold. Anyway, let's get ahead and we'll move into the flow and drop the hands and drop the head. Tighten the core and raise the arms out wide, inhaling up into extended mountain. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Hands come to the blocks here. Left leg is going to come back for our high lunge. Notice the stretch in the back foot, and the front foot has a place of strength. We look at it, think about those Pada Bandha spots, right? Those spots where we rooted that foot into the earth and that arch. Both sides, explore, relax, inhale, and tighten the center, exchange the feet. And let's go ahead and take our moments here. Okay, think about the stretch in the back foot, and then here in the front foot, rooting down and reaching up. It's root to rise, Pada Bandha, arches, right? Root to rise, inhale, full. Exhale, right foot comes forward, let's raise it up. Bring it up into extended mountain. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Left leg comes back. We'll stack hands on the forward knee, hands on the heart center. Raise it up. And feel the breath in the center of the body. Front toes work for lateral, like side to side stability here, right? So be long and flat in the big toe and in the small toe particularly, because that might help in this upward balance. Inhale, full. Exhale, let's bring the arms back and down, rooting down, right toes long, flat, and rooted. We're going to find the hinge here in the hip, and we're going to find that strength in the toes under the foot. Both arches come up. The back, that calf, the hamstring into the buttocks, right into the center of the back. Right shoulder comes to the right knee when you're ready. Hands to blocks. Exchange the legs. And let's build it up on this side. So raising up, hands to knees, hands to heart center, extend it up. And we are going to work here. So rooting in, root to rise in the foot. Arms come back and down, pivoting at the hip. Left shoulder towards left knee. Hands to the blocks. Take a moment. Right foot forward, raise it up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. We'll take that left leg back. And we just want to go ahead and work through those strengthening high lunge, hinge, okay, and all that strength that comes in the posterior chain. So let's take it up. Rooting with the forward foot. Let the shoulders come back and down, and bring right shoulder to right knee. Experience the strength, and the hands come to the blocks. Exchange the legs. When you're ready, hands come to the forward knee and to the heart center. Begin to root those left toes down, long and flat and strong, and the arms are up, right? And those toes are helping with
the balancing, keeping the body upright. So of course is the center of the body, right? So we have strength that we warmed all around the spine here. Inhale, full. Exhale, the arms come back and down. Left toes are rooting. Let's find the hinge, the journey.
Hands come to the blocks. Take a moment, inhale. Exhale, right foot comes forward.
And let's just go ahead and raise it up. Take a moment. One hand to the heart center, one hand to the belly. We'll just take some time here for some breath. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some more strengthening poses.